All right, so I get this question all the time. Sierra, how much does it cost to sell my home? So every property is different. Your situation is going to be different than the next, but I'll give you a general overview of what it costs to sell a home. So traditionally, you have your escrow fees. So escrow is traditionally split 50-50. Buyers pay for their own, you pay for your own, and that's based on the sales price. I love my escrow company, Iris Altamirano at Equity Trust Escrow. She's not only great, she's efficient, and they're definitely affordable in comparison to other escrow companies out there. Then you're going to have your title fee. So this is to ensure that the property is clean of any liens or lawsuits or easements, anything like that, before the title is transferred over to the buyer. And that traditionally is the seller's responsibility to make sure that, hey, I know that I'm passing title from me to the new owner without any lawsuits or, any pending messes per se. Now you also have solar fees and HOA fees if those two are applicable to you. So traditionally your HOA will say, okay, I need to prep these docs to take the HOA out of your name and put them into the other buyer's name. And a lot of the times these HOA companies can be really expensive with the transfers. So you as a seller, that's really the only thing that you have to worry about paying up front. I've seen HOAs as low as $71 a month. And then they say, okay, it's $71 a month, but it's $1,200 to transfer up front. So every HOA is different, and again, I'll walk you through that as we're going through the process. Now, solar transfer fees. If you have solar attached to your property, whether you have one solar lease, two, if you have a solar purchase, again, it's documentation to transfer it out of your name and into the next borrower's name. So you can usually guesstimate about $500 to $600 per solar contract to be able to prep those documents and transfer those over to the buyer. And then lastly, of course, commission. So commission is completely negotiable between the brokerage, the agent, and you as the seller. So it really depends on how much marketing your home needs. What I can guarantee you is it's going to be a commission that's fair to you, fair to me, but more importantly, gets the home sold for top dollar. And lastly, buyer's agent's commission. So it's my job as the listing agent to make sure that I'm doing your custom websites. We're really, really heavy on digital marketing to make sure we can get lots of buyers to your property, having the open houses. Sometimes we'll have even a coffee cart come in for the grand open houses. All of that is my job as a listing agent, and that's nothing upfront to you at all, which is great. But we also have the buyer side, right? So this is to pay the buyer that's bringing the qualified buyers to us, to the property. Now, buyer's agents have their own commissions now. So again, that's completely negotiable. Sometimes the buyer's agents will make sure that they get paid from their buyers. Sometimes they request that you pay it. Again, that commission part is all negotiable, but that's just to break it down a little bit more on what it costs to sell your home. If you're looking to sell your property and you want to get a custom net sheet or value sheet, I'd be happy to sit down with you and see exactly what those numbers look like.